And now it's my favorite time, and that is meditation time. It will always be my favorite time, because I probably spend at least 2, 3, 4 times a day meditating. And sometimes that's just in my car. Sometimes it's at a traffic light. Doesn't take much to just center in. And this is your time to center in, to let go, to let go if you have papers or anything in your hands other than a baby. Let it go. And it's so good to see a baby in the house. I cannot help it. Oh, Barb Frederick's grandson is here with her daughter, yes. And so whatever he decides to do, we're just fine, Mama. We feel that that is the voice of God. So whatever God decides to do during the service is perfectly fine. So this is your time to get quiet and to go within, to connect, as Charles Fillmore would say, go to headquarters. As Jesus would often do, go apart to be with the Father. So I want you to just take a nice, easy breath in as we are covering the 12 powers this Sunday. So interesting that the daily word was about faith and strength. And believe it or not, every paragraph had something to do with one of the 12 powers. So today I'm going to focus on the faith and strength that was in the daily word. So I like to encourage you to go to your favorite place where you feel safe in your imagination. And that place can be real, can be someplace in your home, in your yard, your favorite vacation spot, or it can be imagined at a riverbed or a creek rushing by, or up in a tree stand or in the woods. This is your imagination, your place where you can go in your mind to feel safe. So as you imagine yourself there, knowing that you are connected to God, with God, you cannot be separate from God. No thing can separate you from your Creator. So I want you to just imagine the spiritual power of faith, which resides kind of at the crown chakra, but at the back of the top of your head, towards the back. And that is the spiritual power of faith. And faith, as it said, you know, we've heard the mustard seed, faith of a mustard seed, and you can say to that mountain, move. In this case, it was a mulberry tree. And you can say, uproot yourself and plant yourself in the sea, and it will do so. That is just an example, a metaphor of how powerful your faith is. True faith. True faith is letting go of the shore. So what is it you need to let go of right now? Because I'm encouraging you in this time for yourself to let it go. You can pick it back up when you leave church. But for right now, let it go. A line from Jesus Christ Superstar is coming to my mind. Try not to get worried. Try not to turn on to troubles that upset you. Don't you know everything's going to be all right. And now, just for a moment, let's look at that spiritual power of strength. And strength, we're not talking about physical strength. We're talking about spiritual, grounded strength. And when you combine that with faith, you can move mountains. That's how strong each and every one of us are. So I want you to just imagine in your mind's eye, and if you can't imagine it, then go ahead and open your eyes and look at Jesus walking on the water, this stained glass window that is behind me. Most of you can visualize it without even opening your eyes. This is the highest form of faith and strength, and actually will and order and all elimination, all the 12 powers are experienced in that story of Jesus walking on the water. So I want you to just know that when you call upon your faith and when you draw from your spiritual strength, Jesus said, of these things I can do, you can do an even greater. So just know that when you call upon God, when you call upon your higher power, the waves will not affect you. You have everything you need. So for a moment, just rest in the knowingness that this picture above my head is the story of each and every one of us. Take an easy breath in and take that into your heart center. And as you exhale, this is the try not to get worried. Try not to turn on to problems that upset you. For you know everything is going to be all right. And so as you take this next breath in, bring your awareness back to this space. Feel the floor that's supporting your feet. If you want to, wiggle your fingers. And when you're ready to open your eyes, how appropriate this next song is going to be, titled Oceans. And hopefully you can catch the words because they're powerful.